Hey everyone, Clueless Dad here. Wanted to do a follow-up review for the MamaRoo by 4Moms. It's been about 6 weeks since my son came down from Japan and we've been using it almost every day, and I wanted to give a quick update on how it's turned out. First of all, it took a bit of trial and error, but we can actually get our son to fall asleep in this thing. For a long while my wife was very sure that we would never get him to fall asleep in it, and he basically would get really unhappy after a couple of minutes and we'd have to stop and take him out. But we eventually found the right combination of timing and settings to get him to fall asleep and stay in the chair nodding off for quite a while. We found basically if he's just about the right amount of sleepy, not already nodding off, not wide awake, you can get him into the chair without getting him too upset. You can strap him in, turn it on, start it running, and then have it go long enough to induce him to fall asleep. So when we first put him in the chair, my wife thought that the upper speeds, the 4 and 5 out of 5, were way too fast and she was afraid of it like making him sick or something. But ultimately we found that these were much better for getting him to fall asleep. So it seems violently fast to us, but to him it was actually kind of soothing. It seems counterintuitive, but the gentler modes were just too boring and he gets cranky and bored, and somehow the more strenuous back and forth helps him relax. Strange, but it works. Once he actually falls asleep, we usually step it down a couple speeds just to quiet it down and hopefully let him get some better sleep. Quality-wise, the chair has held up very well. We're actually the second owners of this. I received it from a friend of mine, but nothing on the cover or the frame has been worn out or seems to be close to breaking, despite having our now 16-pound kid in there with his boisterous leg kicks on a daily basis. In our initial unboxing video, I demonstrated how to use the 4Moms smartphone app to control this thing remotely, and I actually do use it once in a while. If I'm on the couch, the kid's falling asleep, I want to turn the speed down. Sometimes it's just easier to open the app up if I have my phone right in front of me. Every time I use a smartphone app, I am reminded that this thing could be so much better if they actually had activated the Bluetooth speaker functionality to control the sound system on the MamaRoo. Such a wasted opportunity. Speaking of the speaker system, we basically have almost never used it. The built-in sounds are so bad, and as I mentioned, it doesn't use Bluetooth. You have to use the cord. I don't have the cord. I have an iPhone 7, doesn't have a headphone jack, so forget about it. Much like our stroller, we end up using big laundry clips to keep blankets from falling off the MamaRoo while our kid is inside. Because this thing moves constantly by definition, it's basically a necessity. This is kind of a design oversight. It would be cool if they integrated a way to keep the blanket attached into the design. Think about it. So there you have it. Overall, we like it. We use it every day. Actually, a little bit disappointed that it only lasts for 6 months because we only have 6 more weeks before he's too old to use it. That's kind of unfortunate. Do you have any experience with the MamaRoo? If so, please leave a comment. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And see you next time on The Clueless Dad. Okay, so that's the Takara Tomy one-way baby monitor with night lamp and with this cool visual volume sensor.